What up? What up? What up, everybody? Thank you guys for being here. We are back again. The RuPaul's Drag Race panel, season 16, Snatch Game episode. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, before we get into too deep, on a scale of 1 to 10, how did you guys feel about this Snatch Game?
It was about an 8, 7, 8.
Okay. Kiss My Cheeks is shaking her head. What's up, boo?
I'm gonna give it a 2 because only 2 people were funny.
Oh,
Ooh,
Jesus
okay.
Christ.
Well,
Well, damn.
Yes, D. Yes. Who are you for the Snatch Game, boo?
I'm the dance of disco.
come on,
Yes, the dance
Disco.
of disco. Yes. You know, I love disco.
I might take this off. This thing is heavy and I could barely hear y'all.
Fair enough.
I could
We love,
barely hear
but we
y'all.
love that you always come ready for the theme, honey. We love it. We love it. Abby, what you thinking? Scale of 1 to 10. What's the Snatch
I
Game giving?
thought it was like a 6.5, 7. I
Okay.
was amused
You had some?
the whole time.
I
The
cackled.
whole time.
I even cackled at the
I'm
one
gonna be
person who
honest.
bombed.
Right. Listen, we're gonna get to that. I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of with Abby. Like, even the people that bombed, I laughed at. So, and I didn't laugh because they were funny. I laughed at how bad they bombed. I was
Very
like,
bad.
oh, you thought that was gonna be funny. You know what I mean? So, I think I'll get more to it when we get there. But I just think that. I'll say that when we get there. Let's start this episode off. Geneva's isn't that who they got eliminated? Geneva? Who got eliminated?
Magami.
Magami. I'm sorry. Oh Lord, child. Magami is eliminated. And honestly, even though I don't think Magami should have been lip syncing, I'm not mad that Magami's gone. Like, what about you guys?
An hour later, it was gonna happen. She wasn't gonna
Exactly.
make it to the end, so
Exactly. Like I said, I don't think last week should have been the week, but it would have been this week or next week. So
yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, it was like, okay, cool. I mean, there's 2 more people who I have the same feeling about.
Mhm.
One of them,
Yeah.
actually, I'm surprised at who went home today because there were 2 other people who I assumed were going to be gone first. But one of them greatly surprised me today. So
Yeah, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. So, of course, Mariah had to let the ladies know. Listen, y'all thought that I was all about flips and dips, and y'all thought I was gonna give y'all kicks and flips, and I gave y'all a little something different. Now,
You mean Maya?
isn't that her name, Mariah?
Maya.
Oh, Maya.
Maya.
You ain't gonna know it till the end. It's fine.
Abby, shut up.
I know you for your works, beloved. I know you for your works.
Listen, I just got finished looking at Ready to Love. I still don't know these people. I was like, I still don't know these
nobody's
people.
name either.
Oh
And I
God.
don't-
Okay.
In this episode 10, I don't know nobody.
Let me ask y'all a question. And this is a little off track, but we're gonna go down. I got a question to ask the group. Who is paying attention to how catty Dawn is? I think Plain Jane is getting a lot of attention, but who has their eye on Dawn?
I've been saying it since the beginning. I've said it since
Dawn is
that
annoying.
during that first mess between Jane and Amanda. I said it. I said all of this started because Dawn drunkenly looked at Amanda and said, "Can I be honest with you, sister? I think this looks terrible, and I thought your double look was horrible too." Like, Dawn has been the chaos from the beginning.
Dawn is, and I wait for the day that they figure it out that it is Dawn, because it is absolutely Dawn.
I would
But
like
also-
somebody to throw hands at her face. Just me? No?
Right.
Honestly, after this episode, it really showed just how bitchy she really is. Because as much as I don't like Meghan McCain, that was a lot for somebody you don't know.
Well, to be fair,
I mean,
I'm
that
a
being
little-
said, man, Meghan McCain deserved every bit of it.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I could do Meghan McCain. I mean, obviously not looks wise, but I could do Meghan McCain. One, because I follow politics and I know who she is, and I watched The View while she was on there, so I could have probably done Meghan McCain. But I understand your point, because I was thinking it too. I was thinking it too, and I was like, you. You're a little too happy to be playing Megan.
Oh, it wasn't even her doing Megan. It was the thing she was saying about Megan, where she's like, I'll pick somebody I could read for filth because this lady is a nasty troll. Da 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 da. And it was kind of like, you're not reading her, Dawn. Like you're just dragging her. This is mean spirited. It's no longer fun. And even though Megan McCain does not deserve an ounce of our love, but like, girl, Dawn, you was doing so much.
I was okay with it. I don't like Megan McCain.
Yeah, I'm about to say my feelings ain't hurt about it. So Prophet said that the word is Dawn and Plasma are the sneaky ones. I could see it. I definitely see Dawn, and I could definitely see it being Plasma as well. I could see it. So
definitely Dawn.
Yeah. Okay. So the library is open. How do we feel about the reading session?
The library should have been closed.
It should have stayed closed
because it was not good.
Tsunami 8.
Yeah, I don't remember what Tsunami said.
Or was she just the best of the worst?
Right, she was just the best of the group, but I did not chuckle one time.
Me neither.
I'm confusion that Miss Miami herself did not have some reads. Like everybody that I know from Miami can fucking read, and I was like, really, Maya?
Well, to be fair, most of them in Miami, they read in ways that is not acceptable for television.
Because Dawn was like, I'm a effing blah blah blah. Like they bleeped out her whole thing, and Ruben was like, you do know we're on television, right? Like Maya could have done. Listen, we got.
Well, and that was Rue's way of going. Yeah, girl, that's not TV.
Right. That's my point. Like even if Maya, they had to bleep her out because. Like I think of T.S. Madison, I think of the Kid Furies, I think of the Trinas, like when I think of Miami, I'm not understanding why you ain't have nothing. You ain't had nothing because remember they edit and show us the best of what that's the best. Miami.
They edit and show us a clear storyline to make sure we know who's winning. To be fair. Because some people probably had some knockout reads in there and they didn't show it to us. What I mean is the ones that got edited out. Because we've had it happen before. We've had it happen before where they've given us the full. They used to release it all.
Yeah.
And that's how we know that some people be getting shafted in the edit because they'll have funny reads, but they don't make it into the edit because it did not feed the storyline that Tsunami needed to win.
Blame it on the edit.
I mean, welcome to television. We needed to make sure one person won.
We have seen the person win the reading session and then not do well in the Snatch game. Like we've seen it happen.
We've seen that plenty of times.
Yeah. So
today, we saw it today.
We saw it today. I mean, but also reading and Snatch game are so extremely different. Reading the girls, like we're on week 7, 8 now. Like y'all have known each other for over a month. About a month at this point, y'all been around each other. Y'all probably come up with some reads. Being quick for Snatch game is probably intimidating as fuck because RuPaul is.
But everybody, this is the whole thing. Everybody is not a reader. Just because you're from Miami, where great readers are from, doesn't mean that you got the reading gene.
True.
No, that's true. I just was disappointed. But you're right. That's a valid point. I was just disappointed.
That's fair.
Yeah. Okay, so this is Rue in the workroom. I apologize for just showing y'all my pictures, but I was having some technical difficulties. We're going to get the runway looks, though.
I like that suit.
I do love that suit. That's why I'm showing it, because I love the suit. Angela is looking out, and she's going to get the runway looks. I appreciate you, my love.
Angela said, show the suit again.
Show the suit again?
I seen the shit.
Yeah,
it looks good.
I liked it.
It looked good.
Did I tell you guys I'm going to see RuPaul?
No, work.
I'm going to the book tour. It's coming through DC the first weekend in March. So I got my tickets.
So you're going to see Mr. Charles, not
I am excited to go hear what RuPaul whatever has to say, Chad.
Yeah, you said it right.
The thing is though, but the funny thing is the book isn't available. Like I ordered the pre-order the book, but I'm not going to get it in enough time to actually read it. So everything that he'll be saying is going to really be, fresh, which is cool. Because when we went to go see Michelle Obama when she did her book tour, I had already read the whole book. But it was still it was a good night. It was a good night. We had a good time. Okay. So there's a special guest. Once the ladies find out that it is Snatch game, there's a special guest in the room. Who's in the room, you guys?
It's
Shout out
Cher.
Yeah.
It is Sarah, honey.
Not Cher. Hey, Chad.
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Just
Shout out-
snap out of it, but okay. Okay.
Chad
I was happy to
Michaels.
see Chad. Chad looks so good.
He looks good.
Mama look good.
Mama look like Cher. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what she does for a living.
She
So
looks-
shout
No,
out
I
to
know.
her.
I mean,
like-
listen, get all the coin. Like I ain't mad about it. I'm just saying.
She look like money. She look like
Mhm.
Yeah, she does look. Listen, she look
She-
like she's making money. Yeah,
She definitely looks. She looked like coin has been well spent.
Yes.
absolutely, absolutely.
But that face ain't moved.
Right.
Hallelujah.
So
Okay.
before we go around the face did not move. There was no motion in that ocean.
Her face doing the mute challenge.
Oh.
Come on, mannequin challenge.
Hilarious. So
That's the same face she had at All Stars 1. That's crazy.
right.
Money well spent.
Money well spent, honey. So we go around the room. Of course, Rue and Chad meet with the ladies about their choices for Snatch Game. Now, I don't know if everybody's just trying to do something different or we've gotten to the point where people are starting to repeat. Because I know that in the audition process, you have to do at least 3 characters. So the fact that these people come in here and they're like, I don't know. Like you literally had to do 3 people in your audition tape. And I know some of those people you can't do on the show. They don't get cleared to do on the show. But I don't know. How did you guys feel about some of these choices?
I'm gonna say off top, I don't like when people create a character and then just act any kind of way. I like when you pick somebody, even if we don't know them, but you pick somebody and you play the game. But what like Maya did
And Tsunami.
I don't like that.
I didn't like. I was actually gonna say exactly what Kiss My Cheek said. Like even though I thought you know what? I'm gonna talk about more about Maya's character later too. I did like. She was funny, but I thought she should have stayed with
I did.
What's her
too.
name? New York, and do the same exact thing she did in Snatch Game.
She absolutely
really
could have.
make up
She
characters,
absolutely could have been New York with what she did.
I don't understand why she had to change up.
Well, I think the other thing though is if she hadn't been New York, there would have been
Would have been
volleys, there
certain-
would have been expectations, there would have been
Exactly.
certain lines that she had to hit. I personally like when the girls create a character if they execute it well.
Yes.
Like when they referenced Trinity's Devil. Trinity's Devil was everything. That was hilarious. I was here for it.
Well,
It
just
was-
like I feel like
We know
right.
who
I feel
Devil
like
is.
Tsunami. In my opinion, I feel like Tsunami was being lazy because did anybody else feel like when Tsunami said she was gonna be a go-to God fairy, a tooth fairy, did anybody else get what's her face's
Shea Coulee.
not Shea Coulee, the one that did the Big Bad Wolf and made him a pimp.
Evie Oddly.
Evie Oddly, like I felt like she was trying to go like through the Evie Oddly thing, and in my opinion, I'm like, you're not, like it's a cute idea, it's real easy, but it's not funny. Like you have to make that funny, and she was just,
Right.
it was like, yeah, I'm going to be a go-to tooth fairy. Like I think she felt like that was it. Like that was all I had to do, and I'm just like, no, girl, like you got to put like Evie Oddly put a lot of work into that character. She didn't just say, let me put on a pimp. Let me just make him a pimp. You know what I mean? And I feel like the minute she said it, that's exactly what I thought. I was like, oh, she's trying to do this whole red Big Bad Wolf moment. That's how I felt.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, that wasn't the first time it was done. It's been done multiple times that people do somebody that doesn't necessarily have a personality, or we don't know it because they're either so fictional or so old. This was a situation where it just didn't hit. But shout out to her for referencing what's that girl, Shea Coulee's All-Star 7 runway, because Shea Coulee absolutely did do a runway called the Gold Tooth Fairy.
She did.
Oh.
She did. Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad
their
y'all
play
know
on-
that.
It was on their play on words runway.
Oh, that's
Now,
Mm.
did
nice
you
of
guys
her.
have any faith that Nymphia was going to be able to make Jane Goodall funny?
Nope.
No, she was
I
Jane's good
I
bad.
did. I had faith. I had a small bit of faith. I just because she's so smart about everything else. You know, she like to hide her talents under a
She getting on
bushel
my
and then
nerves
bring them
too.
out. So I just knew she was gonna be. I just knew it was gonna be funny. Like she was like, oh,
I
you
was
know how she
hoping
been
it would be
acting with like, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do about this sewing challenge, and then she comes out with this amazing outfit. I thought this was gonna be the same type of deal where she was like, oh, I don't know, it's gonna be funny. We'll see how it happens. And then I thought it was gonna be hilarious. I think if she had just pushed it even like 15 to 20% harder with speaking in the monkey voices, then it would have been funnier.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
It was
Everything
definitely
is
missing.
awful.
It was missing conviction. Like she didn't believe it. And I
No,
think had she been able to do that a little bit more, I still would have hated it. Um
But I think
I still would
I
have hated it, but it would have maybe
hallelujah!
translated a little bit better.
I did. I
Um
had mustard seed faith. Listen,
Come
but I
on,
also think she got hindered because you can't speak monkey speak to the black people on the panel, so
Hello.
that wasn't gonna work out, beloved. I don't.
I'm
It's not
actually
like she.
surprised they even let her do it. Like, I'm surprised that they didn't pull her aside and say, "Girl, this might not be the road you want to go down." Like,
They
I'm
may
really,
have.
really,
I mean,
She.
in terms of like the monkey thing,
Yeah.
yeah,
I think the only reason they let her get away with that is because she is quote one, she's not black herself. Two, she didn't call anybody else a monkey. She just talked like one, and she wasn't saying that anybody else should have been doing that. So it was just her
And
being
that
this character.
right. If she couldn't treat everybody
I'm
else
big,
like they was
y'all.
gorillas in the mist. Okay. You know.
I want somebody to tap Nymphia on the shoulder and tell her to leave the bananas in that little gig alone. Like we've had enough.
She
The
not.
same with the
right.
elf.
She
I'm
not going to because
bananas
that's
in
her
the
I
gig.
thing.
I
Her
don't mind the
fan base
bananas.
is
It's just
called her
that the way
bananas.
how she's going about it is annoying.
She's stuck in this rabbit hole. Like she could have did so much more on, but she's stuck in. Oh, my brand is bananas, which is weird to me. But she's stuck in this, and it's like, okay, you becoming one note, and now I'm kind of getting over you. When I used to
I
go
Yeah,
up, and now I'm
yup. I knew she was gonna flop when she said, I picked Jane Goodall because she works with chimpanzees. And chimpanzees love bananas. And I said, so you literally started at banana and worked your way into a
Yes.
person instead of finding a person and working a banana into it. Like you could have been anybody and just brought a banana and said, bitch, I need some potassium and moved on.
then
and
Chiquita made something
right.
up.
Where
She
was
could,
the
I was gonna
Chiquita
say
lady?
she could have come as a banana and did what we just got finished saying about Evie
She could have
Ivy
been
and
Chiquita Banana.
Trinity. She could have been a banana and gave the banana a character. She could have.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is going out on a limb, but she could have been Josephine Baker and made Josephine Baker funny. She's famous for her banana dance. Like there are things. If
Well,
she was
skip
going to
that.
do the banana thing, because the makeup and stuff was great. Like you. But it was just but that's kind of like what Kira Cedric said when they were doing the critiques. Like you were more focused on the production of it instead of making it funny. Like it's not about you looking exactly like that person. It's about you being funny. Not bananas in the mist.
Right.
Listen.
I'm hollering.
All
She
right.
driving me bananas.
So we have Amelia Earhart. How do we feel about Amelia?
I forgot she was there.
I think Q was
Me too.
okay.
I mean, I don't
She
know.
was
I mean,
alright.
she had a couple of
I
zingers,
thought
but
I thought it was
go
funny
ahead.
when she said you was the first person to eat peanuts on the plane. Ma'am, what?
Right.
Why?
That was actually kind of funny.
Yeah, she
Uh-huh.
she had a
Boy.
couple of zingers. I'm gonna give her credit. She had a
Mhm.
couple of zingers. Okay, what about Anna? Whatever this person is.
And
Bye.
Delvini.
Goodbye.
Funny so bad. I wanted that to go over so bad.
Mm-mm. No, ma'am.
Yeah, I wanted it to work, and then it did not.
It didn't.
It did.
We already
She
talked
tried
about
to.
the gold spin.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Tsunami. You
The
didn't
look
pull it
was
off,
cute.
baby. It was cute. Very corporate.
This did not look like Megan McCain, and I
No.
really wasn't all impressed.
Chop.
That was a
She
mega
should-
fail.
You're
She
just a
was the
blonde
other
white
one.
woman.
She looked like the other one, the
Mm-mm.
young one. Damn, the one that looked like she probably be getting trains ran on her every other night.
Oh.
Tommy, what's her name? Tommy Loren.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Tommy
The
Loren.
head-
She look,
oh
no
my
shade to
God.
that lady looks like a
Tommy,
90s.
oh my
that
God,
lady looks
Tommy,
like
oh my
a
God.
90s adult
I know
film star.
exactly.
I don't know who you talking about.
I don't know who you talking about.
Her name is Tommy Loren. She
Her
looks
name
like a
is
90s.
Yeah,
Tommy
Tori
Lauren.
that one.
She looks like a adult
Oh, I
film
know who you're
star.
talking about. Tommy Loren. Okay.
Loren, whatever.
Now she actually, honestly, she might have done better being Tommy Loren and just being so ridiculous in everything she said. I mean, she could say it without being racist, even though Tommy's very racist, but she could just be so ridiculous in some of the things she said. But again, I just think political things are dangerous because even if you are a Republican or you are a Democrat, I just think it's dangerous to be. I don't know. I just think that would have been a slippery slope, just like with the bananas and the chimpanzee. Like, yeah, I know Nifty is a person, technically a person of color, but that is a slippery slope. Like if she had been sitting next to Safari and turned to her and started talking in chimpanzee, that would have been a whole viral moment.
That's
like
what
it would have been a whole situation. All right, that's Jane Goodall. For those who did not see, that's Jane Goodall.
Jane Badall.
Yeah. James Brown. How do we feel about James Brown?
I
loved it.
That was everything.
And I knew that she didn't win when Ru said, yeah, it was good. I just wish she had given me more. And I was like, well, she didn't win because I don't know what more she wanted from her. She had a whole costume change.
That's the thing, because with James Brown, he's very theatrical. He likes to dance a lot. And I'm like, oh my God, if she dances a lot, to me, I think you're sitting down. It's going to be hard for her.
Well, but I felt like she did a good job of going back and forth with Ru too. Like even when Ru,
that was the best. She was the best at volleying with him.
Was them character shoes. I was hollering because I don't know what character shoes are, but I was hollering.
She covered up them shoes.
Wait, so a character shoe? The character shoes they're like little heels that you wear on stage. They real unassuming. They don't look like a whole lot, but they're easy to move around and dance in. So a lot of people have them. Because a lot of performers have them because you need it to keep going.
They keep you balanced.
Yeah, no, I know what character shoes are, and it was funny because they, like Ru was saying, those are the shoes she wore in the Rusical last week, and I ain't mad at her.
I'm not. It's Snatch Game. Nobody was supposed to see her shoes anyway.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. I feel like Ru did a good job. I feel like she did a good job of hanging in there with Ru. What'd you say, Abby? I'm sorry.
I said I just wanted her to become more and more incoherent as the show went on, because James Brown at the end, you could barely understand what the fuck he was saying.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
If she had progressively gotten less coherent, I think
I needed the sweat all over the face, like dripping.
Pouring. If she had sprayed some sweat like water on her face, I think that would have been good. Yeah, I mean, there were things she could have done to push it, but for me, she was definitely my favorite, to be honest with you.
Her
What about Patti LuPone? Patti LuPone.
She was good, but she don't look like Patty.
It was forgettable for me.
I'm tired. Dawn said it best. Girl, you doing this shtick so much, I'm tired.
Back down memory lane. So hold on, you guys. Back down memory lane wants us to open up the library and wants us to do a reading challenge. They said I get to pick the funniest, and they will cash app the winner $25. So let me know if you guys, when we get to the end, if y'all want to open up the library for $25. Thank you. Back down memory lane. I appreciate it.
Period.
All right.
You could do that,
I don't know. What you want us to do, like the library on each other, or you want us to do the library on the girls on the show? Like, tell me who we opening up the library on. I think that's going to determine who participates and all of that. Okay. Maya was Trina's cousin. The boobs were so distracting to me, but whatever.
I want to say something after everybody says stuff.
Okay, was I the only? I was waiting for her to be like, after she asked her answer, it would be like, you don't know near hoe that's been to places.
My thing is, why couldn't she have just been Trina? Right, I'm with you. Like, why couldn't she have just been Trina? Why did she have to be Trina's cousin?
Because Trina has expectations and Trina's cousin does not.
Can I point out?
Go ahead, kiss my cheek.
I feel like when the ladies don't have anything else to give and they know RuPaul will chuckle, they immediately go, if you're a black girl, to the ghetto from the projects.
That's what I want to say.
And if you're a white girl, you redneck from the country. And it's just like, Rue, you need to start chuckling at more things because this is everyone's go-to. Let me just be ghetto. And
I agree.
Well, what you find funny is what you find funny. I don't.
but
It just
it's
is what it is at this point. He's
Yeah,
752 years old. He's not gonna find no new stuff funny, baby.
But
You just gonna have to go with it. He's the host. He don't have to change what he thinks is funny. You just have to
I
find a way
get
to
that
make him
he's the
laugh.
host,
I
but
guess.
it's like, why is it that the girls only get noticed when they do these characters? Because they did it to Lala Ree in All Stars as well. When she played the ghetto security guard, was it funny? Yes. But it's like I personally would like us to get away from it.
I mean,
Another
Lala chose the role that was
She
written by
did.
somebody else.
But she could have done it a different way as well. I'm not saying that it's not funny. It's just that why is we only getting recognition when we act like these watermelon and fried chicken ass roles?
I
So
understand
are
the
you
point.
expecting
I understand the point that
Shakespeare?
you're making because it's like it's either a stereotype or it's
It's
so
not.
campy
Hold on.
because we know that we know Rue loves camp. It's so campy. It's just for me, it's not even funny. Like it gets to be so campy that it's not even. I don't find campy funny. That's not my humor. So a lot of that stuff, like I did not
Gotcha.
find Willow funny at all. Like I don't think Willow. I mean,
Willow?
talented, yes.
Like
Funny,
season
no.
14, Willow Pill.
Yeah, I
Oh.
mean,
Yeah,
but I
I
understand the camp in it. You know, people love that campy. But I understand the point, and I understand what you're saying, Abby. That what you find funny, you find funny. But I understand that. But I understand what they're saying from the point of Maya, whatever. Like you like your go to was to be ghetto, and now all of a sudden you get all this praise. You know, oh, D.
Oh Lord, we lost
Hey,
you,
what's
Jesus.
heavy?
I don't know.
Because he tilted over to the
Huh?
he tilted over to the side. I can't. What is wrong with you?
I'm screaming.
I
I don't know. I
listen.
guess I don't. I would mind more if it wasn't because it was one person's, like they're dealing with one person who has the check. You got to make that lady laugh. How do you make that lady laugh? Sex jokes and ratchetness. At the end of the day, we here for $200,000. That might not be what I do on my normal day, but while I'm in here trying to earn this $200,000 check, I'm gonna fit the.
Yeah,
I'm gonna fit
yeah.
what
I don't know.
works.
I understand. I
It
do.
was
I get it.
it was
I get it.
given. Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Someone's in the kitchen. I know.
I mean, I think the other side of
That's
it
what
though
was
is
given.
especially when it comes to humor, is always usually based off of people's experiences and things that they've lived. The reality is RuPaul really has lived and grew up with them characters, them kind of people, all up in and down his life and in his
Yeah.
house. So it's not even that he's intentionally trying to force us into these boxes, but that's just his reference point. That's his humor because that's how he grew up. It'd be different if, say, Michelle Visage was consistently praising the fried chicken and cornbread. Then I'd be looking to the side a little bit. But knowing RuPaul from the same hood that I'm down to Detroit, down to the Atlanta, down in New York, like them ratchet people is exactly who you know. That's who you grew up with. Like,
And I would just like to say, even if it's highbrow, like when old girl did Grey Gardens, it was still a ratchet version of Grey Gardens, even though it was highbrow when it was a British accent on it. It was the same type of humor. Someone saying something outrageous.
I
Like
got it. Yeah,
skipping the plain Jane and her Russian Siberian.
yeah, the Russian doll. I have
superstar.
no idea who this person is in real life, but it was Plain Jane being Plain Jane, getting away with being Plain Jane.
She
I was
funny,
gonna say
though.
she didn't give us no character.
I don't feel
I
like
thought
Plain.
she
I
was
don't. I
funny.
don't feel like Plain Jane
It was
better
funny,
than,
but it wasn't a character.
yeah, it was funny, but I didn't think it was better than James Brown.
It was
Agreed.
Really?
The runway.
I like James Brown better, but
She won because
I
of the
forgot
runway.
what the
No
hell she
shade.
did. Oh, I know what she did on the runway.
I don't think her runway
I
was all that
prefer-
spectacular. It was normal.
Her runway wasn't all that spectacular, but Saphira's runway was less spectacular.
No,
Well, yeah, I get that.
absolutely not. Absolutely. It was
Okay,
very
so we'll get to the
DB4F.
runway
I
in a
liked it.
second. We can debate the runway. What'd you say, Abby? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
It's okay. Go ahead. I wasn't saying nothing important.
No, you are important. Why important?
I also noticed this season, a lot of girls only got like one chance to twist their card around. So it seems like the edit really focused on the funny, which was like Saphira and Plain Jane. Because like Dawn only answered one thing that Earhart lady only did. So I feel like they kind of wanted it to be funny. So they cut a lot of the bad answers out.
And they showed the people that bombed because they definitely showed us
Nymphia.
Yeah, Nymphia and the other girl, the BBL
Morphine?
girl.
No, but they did show BBL, but they also showed
Did you call her BBL?
Drizzle, because she's not a tsunami. Drizzle.
Oh yeah, you're right. Not Drizzle though.
I was so excited for her too.
She was so disappointing, and I'm mad at her for that. I thought she was gonna serve.
I didn't, but okay.
Oh wow.
The mirror moment this week, we find out that there are only 2 more weeks left to use the potion, which that's pretty much what we all said, that it would be a time limit. Like there would only be a certain amount of time that they'd be able to use the immunity. Now we know Safari already drank hers, which was fine. And of course now we know that Plain Jane could use it for somebody else. And let me ask you guys a question. If Plain Jane is, stays in the top and doesn't need it, do you think Plain Jane would give it to somebody else?
Hell no, that bitch.
Yes, but here's why. I think she would, but I think it would be not by her own doing. It would be producer prompt to help push the Plain Jane is not actually a complete cunt storyline. Because again, I'm holding to it. They're trying to revamp her image by the end of this so that she actually will be a contender. I don't know if she's actually gonna make it to the end, but it's giving she's gonna make it there, and they're trying to make her likable. It's not working.
I do agree that if it is, I do agree that if we see it happen, it'll definitely be production. It'll be produced, like it'll be a produced moment. I don't think it'll be a sincere Plain Jane moment. Go ahead, kiss my cheeks. You got something to say, babe.
If Plain Jane uses that potion, it's going to be very strategic to where somebody that is good ends up in the bottom or might end up safe. So she might save somebody that should be in the bottom, so somebody else could fall down.
And I wouldn't be mad at her. If she does that, I would be happier than hell.
I could see that.
Shout out to her. I hope she does it. Shout out to her, because if she does, that's everything. That's how you use it.
Like she might save Maya 1 week, so some people that
save Maya, send Dawn home.
Yes.
Save Maya, send Q home.
Yes.
One less person you gotta contend with. Save Maya, get Plasma the out of here.
Us that she willing to play the game when she was doing them ratings at the beginning. So if she uses it, it will not be a nice thing. It will be a strategic thing.
That's fair.
Well, I never thought it was going to be anything nice. I also like the fact that every time they try and feed us some bullshit with Plain Jane trying to be the nice one, the cast is like, here go that leaf again. Here she go with this leaf.
They won't get off her neck.
Stay right on it.
So the mirror moment is Safari and her relationship with her father. We found out that her father, who technically was her stepfather, was a MMA fighter and trainer, like a really well-known MMA. They said the godfather of MMA or something like that, out of Texas.
Come on, Manny Pacquiao.
Right. And his dad did not accept him as a drag queen, as being gay. And so he said that they went many years without them speaking. They recently reconciled, but his father ultimately passed away from COVID. And so I think it was a really real moment. I think once again, it's one of those, cherished. He said that his father called him before he passed, but he was asleep and he missed the call. I cannot imagine living with that moment.
It's very sad. It's very sad.
It was I just can't. I can't imagine if you woke up and you missed the call. Like your father, your mother was calling you for the last time, and you missed the call. Like I can't.
I'd be devastated.
I would too. Like that would. I mean, you talk about therapy. That would be some serious therapy. All right. So, oh shoot, damn it, Lord. Okay. So this was. Will you want to? This was Rue's look.
I'm almost there.
Oh, no problem. This was Rue's look. Now, Rue looked like she was on her way to the Emmys with that clutch bag. I mean, the dress was a little short, but what y'all think? I didn't like the hair, but I love the dress. I'm a blue girl. I love blue, blue, blue. I think it's a bit short.
The dress
but
was really short. It was really, really short.
she has outfits that look just like that in different colors.
Well, I think that's been the theme of this season. Haven't we been saying that?
Yeah, and I'm not mad at her. I like it, but listen, I think honestly, for the the franchises outside of the US, she be giving more fashions than here.
Hello, let's talk about it.
Because she's giving UK versus the world, she's giving looks.
And every time she take herself down to the down under, she be marching in gorgeousness.
And that damn season is shit. But anyway, we talking about US. Let's talk about
that's
that.
true. Australia is trash. Australia is trash, but Rue's looks was given.
Anyway.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
What's in this cup? What's in here?
I like the outfit and the hair and the little stupid headband on the top that looked like she was. It was giving me Lieutenant Uhura from Star Trek.
I want that clutch. I ain't lying. I want that.
I mean, I'm not mad at this dress because I would wear this in a heartbeat. Every day. I think, but also we know. Well, some of us know when it comes to RuPaul, her and Zaldi do this thing where they always focal feature one part of her body in the clothes. So this one is clearly a leg moment.
Okay.
So I mean, her legs look great.
She definitely have legs.
Oh, well, we know she got legs.
That headband was
an afterthought that she should.
That headband was given. I think we're alone now.
That headband was crazy. That black headband with all that blue on. Like, girl, what?
What you say? What you say? Kiss my cheeks. You shaking your head. What you say, boo?
I love the headband.
I like it. It was
very Lieutenant O'Hara.
Okay, Lieutenant O'Hara. Did you say who's Lieutenant O'Hara?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I don't know who that is. I'm be honest.
Star Trek. The original Star Trek.
I don't like space shows.
The black lady, yeah, the original Star Trek.
I know who she is. I know she passed away like a year or so ago. God bless her.
Yeah.
But I never watched it.
Okay, that's okay, boo.
It's okay.
Yeah, of course that's okay. If I don't watch it, I don't watch it. Y'all gonna kill me?
Maybe.
Wow, you doing a lot now, sir. Wait a minute.
Fran, what's in that drink, Fran?
What is in that cup, sir? What is in that cup?
The audacity of Dawn.
Oh wow.
Girl. That's it, Dawn. Really I'm good.
So our guest judge this week is Kira Sedgwick, and it's just Michelle, Kira, and Rue. Like there's no
Carson brought his bottom self there.
Carson was there. I'm sorry, you're right. I apologize. Carson
and did nothing per usual.
I'm saying he didn't do nothing though.
That's my forgot.
Everybody else do nothing. None of them be doing nothing. What you mean?
Well, at least T.S. Madison says stuff that makes sense, and her critiques.
They need to bring her on more.
Her energy and the way she talks to people probably makes people like the girls feel cared about and respected, and somebody actually sees them. And there's no shade like to what's going on, but
for
most of them,
they don't feel that way about Carson.
Well, they probably don't. I mean, Carson gives very much. I'm here for work, and I really don't care about y'all.
Oh,
I don't care like that, but I mean the same way RuPaul does. Baby, we're here for work. I'm not here to make best friends with y'all. The queens have all said it. They said they barely even see RuPaul.
Best friend race, honey. Okay.
Exactly. Whereas T.S. Madison is a little more personable in general, so she probably does take the time to actually talk to them like humans while they're doing their deliberations and while they're like doing critiques.
Because I think with T.S. Madison too, she's actually, what's the word I want to say? She is grateful to be there. Not saying that Carson is not, but the way how because I watch T.S. Madison when she do Maddie in the morning. She talks about it sometimes, and she's actually grateful to be there. So she takes time to know the
hella
girl.
Grateful.
She takes time to be like a kind of a mothering or a caring figure. I'm not saying that. What's the white man name again?
Carson.
Carson. I'm not saying that he does not do that, but she does it in a different way where you could understand that she is grateful for being there.
Yeah. And also Queens have talked about the fact that they can actually reach out to Maddie after the show and still talk to her. Whereas like Carson is just at a level, and it's nothing against them or him. Like Carson's at a level where they're not going to the same parties unless one of them girls got booked. Like the girls on the show and Carson Kressley are not going in the same parties unless one of them girls is getting paid.
And you're right, because like I could see Maddie like rolling up in Roscoe's when she in LA, just like, oh, let me hang out. Like you're right. I can see it. I can definitely see there is a difference.
Now the people say Carson shows up to the really big drag spots down in LA, but
well, to be fair, Carson ads don't even live in LA. Carson lives on a farm out here in I think it's in Virginia or Maryland.
Oh, well, there's that.
He really don't even be out there like that.
Profit, I would love that, but they would have to transfer it from MTV to BET.
Oh,
and they ain't doing that.
They would. As much as I would love that, we do still have to give the palm color people. They have to get some people to be excited to see.
Michelle's still sitting up there,
but Michelle understands somewhat of Black culture too.
Michelle even knows when.
Yeah, because haven't you guys heard that Michelle was a part of a girl group that had a song on the Bodyguard soundtrack?
Track 9.
Track 9.
Track 9. Which is crazy because Michelle's contributions to the community are everything but that. Like literally everything but the like. People don't know. Mama used to actually be at balls, not the drag.
She used to walk.
Yeah,
she used to
walk.
Not
good, but she used to walk.
Ballroom.
Yeah. She did.
And I've seen old footage of her voguing. Like she vogues old style, like like Willie Ninja.
Yeah, she does old way.
Vogue. Like
and she was good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
She was good, but
it wasn't. It was okay. It was stage sufficient. I won't say it was ball sufficient, but it was stage sufficient.
And yeah, but Mama was out there. I think the point is though, Mama was out there. She was out there. I mean, quiet as kept and loud as it is, Mama was at more balls than Ru was.
Hello.
Listen, and also too, if you know, of course we all follow certain queens. When the girls post, every time I look at who liked the post, Michelle likes everybody.
Every shit.
Yeah.
Michelle likes and comments on.
Say what you want about to say about Alexander Cobbett from Josie and the Pussycats. That's what she be giving with that street. She be giving that girl from Josie and the Pussycats. But Mama actually supports the girls. I'll give that.
Okay, so let's get into it. Do we have our pictures, Angela? If not, I can keep using my phone. Okay, so the first one. Okay, so the runway was about dance. I don't know, Night of 1,000 Dances. Shit, I don't know what it was called.
Dancing Queens.
Dancing Queens. Okay, it was Dancing Queens. I'm gonna say that overall, I'm gonna ask you guys, as an overall runway, how did you guys feel about it as an overall runway?
Chop.
Oh, okay. Abby.
I was confused at first because I missed the Dancing Queens. And it took me a minute to figure out what the hell was. I had to rewind it and figure out what the hell was happening. And then I was like, oh, okay.
All right. Kiss my cheeks. How did you feel?
I enjoyed it, but they should not have started with Q. Q is what caused the confusion.
True.
What up, D? You the dancer in the house. How do you feel about the runway?
I actually don't like the category. I don't like the name of it because I don't know what y'all told. Because sometimes they'll tell the girls one name and they call it a whole nother thing.
Very that.
Right.
What was like? I know the category was Dancing Queens, but was it like a genre? Do they have to look like a genre of each dance?
It was definitely giving. The prompt said, pick a genre of dance and show up as that genre, not just Dancing Queen, because it also said the prompt also said bring a dance, like a pretty nice elegant dance costume, because half these costumes were performance outfits. Half of these things were nightclub performance outfits.
Well, I guess I'm in the minority because I really liked it. I really liked this runway.
Okay.
I love how each person had a distinct whatever the prompt was, however it happened. I love how each girl had a distinct point of view. I love the fact that there really were no overlaps. You know how sometimes they do this and then you see the same thing twice or three times and they try to force it to be something different. I feel like, and I like the fact that a lot of the girls brought their culture and their
or their history with dance. Yes,
I did like that.
I did like that part.
Okay. Yes, but I it's something that was missing from it that I necessarily can't put I can't say what it is, but I will also say this. Some people, when they came out, they danced or they gave a performance and allow you to understand. Like, for instance, if you did a dance that nobody knows in the US, do certain parts of it. You know, allow us to not don't just say you the Macarena and you're not doing pam padadam padadam. You know,
yeah.
Allow us to know what you're doing.
Though. I feel like the polka person. I feel like that was the polka person was the only one that really didn't give us a 1-2.
I mean, she did a little bit, but if you've ever seen polka don't really do a whole lot anyway. It's mostly just feet tapping.
But the polka, show us the polka moves that are.
I mean, she could have done more than what she did.
Oh, she definitely could have did more, but there wasn't a whole lot more. She came and
walked the runway. Like she gave me nothing polka. Like I walked away understanding what Nifia gave.
Well, speaking of polka and Dawn's outfit, I'm trying to share my screen really, B. So if you want to pull it up,
so did I.
We can talk about it.
I understood Nymphia's as well.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I loved Nymphia's. Is this how I do it? Share my screen? Is this?
I'm sharing my screen. I don't know if you guys can see it or not.
I can't see it. Hold on.
Oh.
Hold on. Let me. Screen was okay. Hold on. Oh, there it is, right there. Got it. I got it.
Boom.
I need this.
All right. So that is the polka. That's Dawn.
Ooh, Wendy. Woo. That's a nice.
So these will go in. These are not going to go in the order that they are in the show. These are going to go in alphabetical order.
It's okay. That's a chop for me, to be honest. How do you guys feel about it?
What did she do again?
Polka.
The
look like is okay.
Oktoberfest.
Okay.
Like Rita Schnitzen.
It's given very much. High on the hill is a lowly goat. Hurry,
I mean, that's polka. That's where it came from. So yeah, so she did her job. If that's the case,
but she didn't do the dance.
Fall off the cliff. Jesus, come on.
She didn't do the dance. She was safe.
Right. That's really all it was. She was safe. Okay. Next. What's our next look gonna be?
Let's see. Next one we have Maya Iman LePage
as
hip hop.
I hated this. This doesn't look
really. It is not 90s hip hop.
It's not. I don't know.
Them sleeves. The sleeves is giving me church.
That mullet is a hot mess.
That is absolutely just like you said. That is her drag performance outfit that she just said. I'm gonna go out there with some high boots, with my Mary J. Blige boots, and I'm gonna give y'all some hip hop, old school hip hop dances and make it work. That is literally what it was.
I mean, keep in mind, this is also the girl who had her entire package sabotaged by her designer.
Exactly.
So, but also with this one, Maya, we could have just taken. Honestly, she really could have took the arms off of this and put a hat on. I'm also wondering why I get that it's what it was, but Maya, why you didn't put no sneaker on? Like, this would have been the time to put a rhinestone sneaker on, child.
That would have ate her up.
A bedazzled overall.
But you can do a heel sneaker. Like they have heel sneakers.
The reason why I like this, because you know why? It gave me very much when I was a little when I was a young no, not really, but when I was young, when I was a kid, and my mama and my aunt and my cousins will go out, and I'd be like, where y'all going? They will be dressed similar to this. Not them on William Shakespeare ass sleeves. But they were always dressed like this to go back to 90s concerts and clubs. So I liked it because it reminded me very much of my older cousins when they will go out and I'll be trying to look in the window, seeing who the hell is that in the car with them. They would be dressed like this.
I don't hate only thing I really dislike about this is the sleeves. So that's why I even like the
that she let Tina Burner dress her in her colors.
I even like Jesus.
I can't stand Tina Burner. Ugh.
I
Yes,
even
the
like the
sleeves are giving Pirates of the Caribbean. Yes,
Oh, I can't
yes.
see it.
I
They
can't
was
unsee
giving very
it.
much Shakespeare with them sleeves.
I do
hated
remember
that.
some of the rappers doing this sleeve, but I felt like this sleeve usually went with a really short mini dress.
Or the
It definitely didn't
color.
go with that.
I
Right.
get what she was going for because the red and yellow, it gave me that cross colors vibe. But as someone who was doing my thing in the 90s, I ain't never wear nothing like this.
Okay, because if it's 90s,
Say
wouldn't
it
it have been
again.
all black?
Dressed in
No,
all
I
black.
like
Like
the
the
colors,
homie.
the cross color vibe of it, but it's just, and I agree, her package, her wardrobe was messed up, so I get it. But this just, it's no, you would never wear no leotard on top of no tights like that with no sleep. No,
And what's crazy is this is actually just one bodysuit.
it's one bodysuit. It ain't a two piece.
It's not a
It
2-piece. It's one body. That's a
is.
1-piece. That is a bodysuit.
It should be
Wow.
no pieces because it's horrible.
I agree.
I
Next.
low key like the texture on it.
I
It's
like
just
the bodysuit.
Y'all are so graceful trying to
I
help
don't
us
like it
out
for
with this
this
outfit.
runway necessarily,
She
but I
looks,
like it.
she
I
looks
just don't
like
like the
Grimace.
Shakespeare in Love
Ooh,
sleeve.
them
She
sleeves
looks
are
like
just.
Grimace stole Ronald McDonald's outfit and put it on. It's
Not
She
Ronald
did
McDonald.
look
horrible.
like Ronald
But
McDonald had a hip hop concert though.
Yeah.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, she's loving it.
Yeah,
Wow.
I don't know. Okay,
But I
moving
like you,
on.
Maya. So I'll never. Ooh,
Shout out to Maya.
I
Okay.
will. Next.
The face.
the
Okay, wait.
face.
I'm gonna be the one. If y'all read Dawn for running the same makeup on the stage every fucking week, I need us to give Morphine the same critique.
No.
Because
That's
We don't
insane.
care.
what I'm saying is, then don't be mad at Dawn for having a look.
I don't
Yes,
feel
we
like that's.
can. It's
I don't
something
feel like she's
different.
giving us the same face every week.
It's the same thing in different colors, literally. It's the
But that's
exact
different
same.
then. But that's different.
But Dawn literally did the same face in different colors, and they said lose the ears,
No,
lose the
I
eyes.
disagree. I disagree. I think she's
Listen.
giving us something different.
Dawn had a
Let me
gimmick
be very clear.
ears in the morning.
Morphine
That's
ain't got a lot of talent. She's not funny. But what she can do is beat that face to perfection.
Yes, she can. And I'm not saying she
Now,
doesn't look good. I think she looks amazing. I would like them to stop giving that critique to girls who have extreme makeup when they're not going to give it to us girls who run beauty faces. Because the reality is my face looks the same every time because I don't do a Trixie thing. I don't do this extreme face. I do a beauty mug like her. It's gonna be the same face. So that whole critique of people need to stop running the same makeup, it has to go, because you're not gonna tell the beauty girls that.
But I don't. I
listen.
guess I see it different. I mean, I'm not a makeup person, so Abby and Kiss My Teeth are more makeup people. But to me, it's not the same. Like what Morphine does to me is not putting it on the same level as what Dawn does. Dawn does the ears, and Dawn does that exaggerated like lip,
I
and
like
it's
her
always
ears.
that is always it. Like I don't see Dawn switch up and give us anything different. Whereas with I think that, in my opinion, I think Morphine's face has been different. I don't think she gives us the same look every week. I mean, am I wrong? I mean, I'm not a makeup person, but
Look,
Abby,
I would challenge you to go look at the face every time. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's stunning and impeccable, beautiful, gorgeous, all of that. But it is the same thing in the same colors.
But if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
don't
But
fit.
then why Dawn got to fix hers? Because hers wasn't broke. They just didn't like it.
but they didn't tell
That's
Dawn.
it.
What they
Because we
told, what
don't
they
like
told
her.
Dawn was to get rid of the damn ears. They didn't say her makeup was bad. They were like,
They
you don't
said
need
that
to do the
they
gimmick.
said she runs the same makeup too.
But because they said that because with the ears and the gimmick of it all, like the whole I'm an elf. Like I think that's what
That's
they
her
were saying.
character. Like, and that's
Right.
my thing is I don't mind. I would prefer them to not give that critique to anybody. Because my point is, when you have a girl like this who just does a pretty woman face, but it really is the same every time, but it's good, you're not going to tell her to stop running the same makeup.
So
You're not going to
exactly
tell
what it
Saphira to
is.
stop running the same makeup, but Saphira run the same makeup too.
So
I've
exactly
come to
what
the
it
point
is
that
that you want it to be different. That's my question. What do you want differently? From
I'm not saying I want her to do hers different. I'm saying I want the judges to stop giving the people who have non-traditional female looks that weird ass critique of you need to change up your makeup, change up your look. That's what I'm saying. Because they're never gonna tell this girl that, but they keep telling all these other people that, and it's like, why?
It's because Dawn has other talents, so they don't have nothing else to pick on but her makeup and want to see something different. This is what Morphine is gonna give, and if you ask her to give something else, you just gonna get her walked off the show. But I also believe when Michelle don't have nothing else to say to nobody, she gets into that. Can we see something different makeup? And you notice some people, the people she likes, she has no critique for. So sometimes I just ignore what Michelle be saying.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just tired of that phrase in general. What's up, D?
Here's the thing that I realize it's a generalization of not even just Drag Race, of people in general. When they don't when they see something new that they don't recognize, oh, you need to change that. Oh, you need to get rid of that. Oh, those ears don't work. But if that style or that way of drag that they're doing is actually getting them notice, why should they change it? Let's go back to Dusty Ray Bottoms. I thought that was the most inventive thing with those dots.
That was so shady for them to tell her to get rid of that.
Loved it.
They told her that one weekend.
And
like
then
what?
she go home the week she put dots on her face.
And did.
See?
But But they did that with Holland too, when there was a bearded queen on there, and the minute that she shaved her beard off, Mama got eliminated.
Yeah, so stick with what works for you.
Exactly.
And that's why my thing was like, I get some people might not like the elf thing, but what if Dawn's character is not a woman? Dawn is, she says, I'm from the land of the Dawns. So therefore Dawns have elf ears and crazy makeup. They don't have regular ears. And so that note is just Michelle being on some bullshit.
It's not.
Because them ears did not take away or add, like, it didn't drastically change none of them looks.
Because I'll be honest.
I'm with Kiss My Cheeks. Like, at this point, Michelle just says shit when she ain't got nothing else to say. Because the fact that she clocked Evangie about her bodysuits every week, but she didn't seem to notice that old girl
Candy Muse.
What's my girl?
Not Candy Muse. Oh my god, Plastic Tiara.
Well, not only Plastic Tiara and Candy Muse. And Candy Muse's bodysuits they were too small. So not only did she wear a bodysuit every freaking week, they were too damn small. But no, she didn't have no problem with that. So I don't really pay Michelle that much attention.
But it's just stuff like that. It just kind of grinds my gears. Especially like a lot of my friends do extreme makeup and they do like crazy stuff like that. And they're always worried like people are going to be mad at them for never showing up in a beauty mug. And I'm like, no. But shout out to the next one.
Go back one time.
Got you.
I just want to shout out that this pose right here, she looked just like that dancing emoji. So I do like the look.
Oh my god,
she does look like the emoji.
You know what's crazy? We didn't actually talk about this look nor salsa because we couldn't get off that face.
I like
salsa. My salsa.
I love the look.
I mean, that face is gorgeous.
That
my
face
god.
was
Sitting, bitch. Oh,
shout outs to other girls that do that too, because Taste does that look too.
The which one?
The Taste does that thing with the dramatic eyes, like the cat. I call it cat eyes. I don't know how you call it in the makeup community, because Taste does that face as well.
Oh, with the really big, just cut off wing there. It's cat eye.
But it makes you look more feminine though. I love it.
Yeah, if that one helps, and then if you have the face for it, which a lot of black girls do, and you see it on Maya as well as on Saphira, we do a more rounded eye shape, and it looks really, really soft and it's really lovely. But yeah, shout out to Morphine. I don't care for this dress though; it looks real cheap.
I like it for what she's doing. I like it.
Correct.
I loved this whole thing that Nymphia had going on. I loved it. Loved it.
You did?
Yeah,
I did.
Yes.
No.
She performed it. It made it 100. Like I got exactly
what was she performing?
She explained it's a traditional dance that was born after World War II. Like she and Michelle knew what it was. Like she explained what it was.
But I'll be honest, I didn't learn more about it because I still don't know what the hell the dance is about.
It was emotions, like the way she was twisting.
She said it was a Yeah, she said it was supposed to be the juxtaposition opposite to ballet. So instead of it being extremely graceful and fluid, it's a little more about facial expressions and slow, odd body shapes. She did tell us. She did tell us.
Yeah, and I mean
Okay.
that's why I did like this runway, because I did, and maybe it's just the nerd in me, but I did learn something. Like, this is something that is very much a part of her culture, traditional, and I mean, I thought she looked. I
Well, it's
thought
not
the
her
makeup,
culture; it's a culture because
a culture,
she's Taiwanese and this is Japan.
okay, a culture, but
I
I
thought she
loved
said it
it.
was Chinese. It was a
Japanese.
Chinese. Okay.
Either way, I loved it.
It looked.
I wanted to eat grapes when I saw it. It looked like grapes.
That makeup is perfection. The way that
love
eyeliner is symmetrical on both sides, the lines are neat. The makeup is perfection.
I don't know. I'm not a real big fan of it. Like, and I have to be careful, right? Because this is somebody's culture, so I don't want to be disrespectful to somebody's culture, right? This may hit the culture marks, and shout out to her for that. For me, just this color is just giving me drab. The color is boring of this. I don't care for it. The headpiece I think looks cool.
The outfit.
Huh?
You said the color of her face or the outfit?
No, the outfit.
Okay.
No, I mean there's the voidness of color in her face. It's just white. But I don't know. It's just this. I was bored with this. I love the lesson, but as a runway look, I was like, I don't know, girl. This is one of the moments where you're gonna get by because they can't drag you because they got to talk shit about somebody's culture if they do.
She could have still been in the bottom.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I mean, as bad as her snatch game was, they would have been justified in putting her in the bottom.
Yeah, really don't want my face to be
Really
seen
should have
today.
been lip singing. To tell you the truth.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
I'm just messing.
My bad. I didn't even pay attention. My bad.
No, you good. Not a teeth
Right.
bleaching. Volvo, this lady is from this lady lives in New York. Okay.
Maybe, right. Maybe it's the drink talking, but why she look like a bag of Trader Joe grocery?
You know what? Next look. Okay.
Yeah. And last
I mean, for me, this what I don't think this was spectacular enough for her to beat out Safari. But
Yeah,
that's just
it wasn't.
Right. Correct.
And for her to be a ballroom dancer, she didn't do enough. She just
well, that's what Ruth said. Ruth said that's not enough there. Like, you ain't doing enough.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it was definitely like I like it. It's pretty. Also, this again, here's another situation where nobody's gonna drag the beauty face girls for doing the same face because, hey Jane, this is the same face you've been running. Ooh. And that's what I mean. Like Kiss My Cheek said, Michelle said that shit when she ain't got nothing else to say. But that's why I get tired of it because like this girl run the same makeup too, but y'all not gonna tell her that.
Well, it's clear that Jane gets the edit. I mean, it's clear. It's been clear from day one that Jane gets the edit. So, I mean, we can only expect with so much criticism and critique because unless she totally flops, Jane's going to get the edit.
Yeah, this was pretty. It happened. Can we move on?
I mean, it was. Don't get me wrong. I thought it was pretty, but again, I didn't think it was spectacular. I thought it was pretty, but it was not. It wasn't spectacular.
No one really wowed me today on the runway.
All right. What's the next look?
I can't even not. Okay. Yes.
Bitch, you better work. You performed from the moment you walked out.
And I knew that this bitch was going to do tap. And she made me want to strap on my tap shoes and jump into my screen and just devour her ass. Because I loved it. I loved it because it was a performance. But I was like, I knew she was going to do tap. I knew it.
Yeah, and like you said, she performed. She came out on that stage and she gave them tappity tap 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 all the way down the back, honey.
And the thing is, the reason the taps were to the music because the girls can actually hear the music. Baby, the taps was to the music.
Yeah, but I agree with Prophet. I loved her performance. I wasn't crazy about this outfit, but I loved her performance.
I forgot about the whole outfit because her performance was everything.
Exactly. I agree.
Rock.
You're so full.
It looks like when Jan was doing that airport thing when they was at the airport when they had the pink on.
Yeah, but
In
Jams
Brandon's
was
only
tailored to
in
her body.
Mm.
This is loose everywhere.
What's this on her head?
Girl, it's a hat that's off to the
little
side, girl.
pillbox hat.
It's defying
Abby,
gravity.
move your phone from wherever you're a little muffled. Move your phone. You're like a little muffled.
I can't wait for Wicked.
Yeah, I can't.
All right, what's the next look?
Q.
Yeah, I wasn't here for none of this.
Bye.
It's a chop for me. It's a chop.
This is just a colorful version of what Bob the drag queen did.
Yes.
He put on that Amazon
Them
robot
skates.
outfit.
Mm-hmm.
That's what this is. This is just a colorful version of that. And no thanks.
I just here's my thing is if your dance was supposed to be the robot,
She can't dance. She did the best she could. Bless her
but
heart.
not even that. Who gets robot out of this? Like you should have said your thing was raver or something like that. Like
robot isn't a genre of dance. It's just a dance.
And that's why I'm interested in what the actual prompt was, because Maya said hip hop, but it definitely gave they were asked to bring something they could dance in, and not. It almost gave that these looks were supposed to be for a quick, a mini challenge. Some of them. Because considering everything else that Dawn has worn, I was surprised Dawn's was so basic.
I don't know. This is giving me Lulu Dallas multi-pass, and it's a chop. Please go away from me. Thanks. Appreciate it.
She looked like one of the munchkins from The Wiz.
We represent the lollipop.
No! Fix it, Jesus.
La, da, 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 da.
Lord, have mercy.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, this was a hot mess.
Yeah, this was a chop for me. And you're right. She definitely should not have started off the runway. Kiss My Cheeks was like, I was confusion because she started it off.
Confusion.
I was confusion.
Next is Safira.
Okay. I liked it, but it wasn't my favorite.
Shout out to her for performing.
Yeah, she gave a performance. It told a story. It definitely told a story.
I'm enamored with that hair. I need that hair on my head.
Yes.
Yeah, that wig is fire.
Yeah, I love that hair.
And you notice they mentioned them character shoes again.
They did.
They did.
She may want to bury them shoes because they didn't order them up twice. So you might want to.
That helmet was giving me whiplash.
Whiplash.
Yes.
But, I'll be honest. This was my favorite because it gave me very much. I was proud to be black.
It was black as hell. Yes. It was black as hell.
That's how I liked it. It gave me very much BET College Hill.
Very that. It gave dancing the DD4L.
Dancing dolls.
It gave dancing dolls. Yeah, they gave all of that. It was
very much that.
It was black as hell.
It was unapologetically black. Like she came out there full on. I'm gonna give you this HBCU halftime majorette performance, and you gonna like it.
Also, shout out to Mama for hitting them high kicks in this hair.
Yes,
because that is not easy to do.
No, because you got to keep your head either up or make sure it's not falling when you kick and whip back, baby. Secured. Okay, that hair is, baby. I want the insurance that you got for that wig, because she is secured.
Do you feel secure?
Even more reason why she should have won over Plain Jane, because Plain Jane didn't do nothing. She got out here and performed.
Right. Now you see that girl did 3 times as much as that white girl. Okay. All right. The mediocrity. She did the bare minimum, and they're like, "Oh, Valentina, you're beautiful."
Very
that. Abby, you are muffled, boo. You are Abby. Is it just me, or is Abby?
No, I hear it too.
Abby, are you laying down, like on the phone or something?
Yes.
Okay, I need you to move the phone a little bit. You just sound muffled, baby. That's all.
Is this better?
Yes.
I don't know, but yeah, it's better. Okay.
Jesus.
But yeah,
but yeah, so I was here for it. Okay, you go ahead. You can go ahead. Now, again, this was giving me. I loved the movement and the fluidity of it. I even loved how she came out and was doing her salsa. She could have just as easily been disco.
Yep.
Right. I would have given her my helmet. Like, girl, yes.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bones for making this though.
I was getting ready to say, and shout out to Bones from Project Runway.
That was
what season? I don't think I watched his season.
I did. He was
I did.
key.
I loved him on his season, and
I looked at his IG though. I was like, "Woo!"
I've been following him ever since. And so when he posted this on his Instagram that he did this for her, I was here for all of that. And it makes me wonder if he did any of her other stuff, because she was like, when she left, she was like, I didn't even get a chance to show all of my looks. So it makes me wonder if he made anything else for her. But I love this. Like this fit her
really
body
good.
like a glove.
This was
Really
gorgeous. Look, if you gonna go out, this what you want to look like.
Yeah, she ate. She definitely ate this.
So this gave me, I don't know how to start the song, but it gave me the Spanish lullaby.
Yes. Like
It did. I was like, yes, I'm here for it. But listen, Tsunami went out with a bang.
She did. I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, we're gonna get to the lip sync in a second, but so the tops were Safari and Jane, and we've already told you guys that Jane won. Even though I think the consensus of the panel was that Safari was our favorite. The bottom was it Morphine? It was Morphine.
Nymphia.
It was Tsunami, and who was the third one?
Nymphia wins. Well, she lost tonight.
Nymphia should have won.
Mariah was actually safe, you guys. So let's give a shout out to Mariah.
Maya
Maya
did great. I knew that she was, because Ru likes that Ghetto Fabulous. Well, we spoke about that earlier, so I'm not going back to there.
I mean, but even so, like even if she didn't give you the ratchet ghetto whatever aside, it was just nice to see Maya looking like she was having some fun. Also,
that's the thing.
Also, I guess I don't really mind that whole ghetto whatever aesthetic from her. I don't mind it in this situation from Maya, because she is also from Miami and she picked somebody from her area. So she literally picked somebody she'd have probably seen, doing a do.
I agree. I just personally myself, I'm tired of it, but I don't want to stress too much about it. So yeah. But I will say with Maya, you could tell which runway she enjoys, because she always has a beautiful smile when she does certain runways. You could tell what she likes. And I'm like, you know what? You're selling it to me more when you're authentically yourself.
Mm-hmm. My prophet, they're gonna send her home next week.
I was just looking at that.
They're gonna send her home. It took her 8 weeks to give a little bit of something. They're gonna say thank you for coming. We gave you your due diligence.
Thank you for
They're gonna say no, for real. It's thank you for coming. You finally did the one thing we wanted you to do. Now it's time for you to go. The storyline has run dry.
She could lip sync. She might send somebody home.
She'll get one more.
Morphine. She could send home Morphine.
Right. Morphine might go. Who else can't design? Who else is left?
It's giving Morphine and Maya is in the bottom.
And Maya, those are the two weekest. Oh, I don't want to say weakest link.
They are the two weakest links. They're the two filler queens that remain in the season.
You could say that because you do drag. I do.
Okay, look, they're the two.
Say it. They could do more than me.
Based on the television we're watching, they are the two filler queens left to go.
Not the television we're watching.
Right.
We're talking about a
television show. They could do more
show.
than me, because I'm trying to be nice.
We're talking about the television show, not these people as actual performers. I think these people are probably amazing performers, but as it relates to the television and the storyline that we're watching, Tsunami, Megami, Maya, and Morphine, it did not matter what order they went. We all knew they were gonna go.
Yeah, we did. All right, so the lip sync came down to I Want to Dance with Somebody, and it was Morphine and Tsunami. And if I'm being honest, that is my favorite lip sync of the season.
Yes.
Down.
Yeah. I'm glad you said it.
It
my
was good.
favorite
It was
lip sync.
fun.
I was almost, even though I knew it was time for one of them to go. Like you said, it didn't matter what order one of them was leaving. I almost wanted Shantae, like you both say, because it was so good.
It could have been a double.
It could have been a double.
Let's shout out
Salacious.
Salacious.
I almost
fine.
thought Rue was thinking about it. I feel like Rue was thinking about it because especially when they leaned in and they kissed,
A double?
that thing gave me everything. That lip sync, that gave me everything.
Don't say
I'm
it's too
sorry.
early in the season.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
It's 2 weeks to be a double.
But I'm just
Either
I
one
get
to the
it.
one for
No.
me.
Listen, I get it. I knew it wasn't going to be. I'm just saying it was that good to me. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be honest, and I don't know if any of you guys agree with me. Honestly, that wasn't just my favorite lip sync of this season. I feel like that's in my top 3 of last season because last season's lip syncs were not that great.
I'm sorry, Auntie. I love you. I can't do that.
You can't go with me on that? Okay.
I'm trying to think last season. The only one I can remember from last season was Anitra and Marsha.
Marsha, Sasha.
Even Sasha and Anitra was pretty trash.
I mean, like I said, there were some decent ones last season, but overall,
it was boring.
I wasn't doing a panel, but I remember me and Abby having these just having a general conversation. I don't remember us being impressed with too many lip syncs from last season.
Sasha and Anitra was boring, and that was one we were all excited for. Marsha and Anitra was great.
Selena S. Titties surprised me when she did her lip sync.
Selena ate up that one the song that the
when it
ballad.
Touched me like this.
Yeah, she ate that up, but it wasn't a good lip sync. She just ate it up. Like I think that's the difference. It's one thing when one person does good, but we haven't had many lip syncs where I enjoy.
Okay, because I was like, I didn't understand what she meant at first.
Because like Marsha and Anitra was good because Marsha and Anitra fully gave what they gave. Now Anitra ate her, but I did not hate the performance that Marsha gave. It has been a while since I've watched the lip sync and said I enjoyed both of you. I would tip both of you hoes. And today, when I watched that lip sync, I said I would hand both of them $1.
Right, and
I was entertained.
That's how I felt. I felt like that too. And don't get me wrong. Like I said, I knew it wasn't going to be a double stay. I know one of them had to go, and I knew, like, I get it. I know that, but I'm just saying, I enjoyed that lip sync, and that's probably one of my top. Like I said, that would probably be in my top. I would have to go back and really go on my mental Rolodex from last season, but the fact that I can't think of anyone that just really like any major ones, that kind of proves my point. So for me, not to y'all, but I'm saying to me.
I mean, I'm with you because I don't remember many of the lip syncs from last year either.
Like, I mean, but you know what? Honestly, last season's for me, overall, my problem with last season is we knew from the beginning who the winner was, and so it just really made it 13 weeks of a TV show with absolutely no point. Suspense. Like no suspense. You know what I mean? Like,
none at all.
We knew who the winner was.
Like it was the side. And how awkward to be a queen on that season, to walk in the door. And the only people who probably didn't know that they were only fighting for second place was Sugar and Spice, because they probably did not know. I would. God, I would hope they would know who she is.
People, I was so over last season. I'm sorry, y'all. Keep it going. I'll be right back.
Really? I thought, to me, season 14 was the weakest. One of the weakest. I did not like season 14. Not that much. Like, it was weak. With when Cornbread exited, I was like,
I like that season. They had some fun lip syncs. I
can't stand Diabetes. She can go.
Oh God.
Diabetes made great television, and I was here for it.
That's fine. I still don't like.
I mean, I still feel the same way about Plain Jane. I personally don't like her, but my God, casting her was the best thing that they did for this season.
They did it right for ratings, which is like. How deep is your love? Like,
it's a television show. Everything is for ratings, literally. This is not. I think sometimes people confuse. Not necessarily you. A lot of times people confuse.
No, it's fine. You can put me in that category. I don't care.
They confuse this at. Well, I don't know your mindset, so I don't want to speak for your mindset. But they think that RuPaul's Drag Race is supposed to be this like super fun loving place where people get to showcase their art and be celebrated. No, bitch, this is a television show.
Right.
First, go back to Party City where you belong.
Okay, this is a television show first. Every decision is made for a rating and an Emmy. Period. Period.
Right.
And if that is not the basis of the decision, whoever is not making that decision needs to be fired because you're not here for the right things. I'm so sorry to tell you. I'm so sorry.
Okay. Prophet disagrees with me. He thinks the lip syncs last season were better. That's cool. Again, overall as a season, I don't think they were any good, but last night's I thought was really good. Okay.
It was.
I definitely enjoyed it.
That was pretty much the episode. Did I miss anything? If we got it.
Did anybody watch Untucked? I don't remember. I didn't remember.
I didn't watch Untucked. Anything exciting happened on Untucked? I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it
either.
Okay.
After I saw who the guest
was. Who's hosting next week? Whose turn is it?
So
we will be down to the house of D. Make sure that you are ready to vogue your way in, honey. I don't know what category we'll be walking, but we will be coming through the doors to the house of D, honey. Prophet said Untucked was boring. Back down memory lane. I know you wanted us to open up the library, but I don't think we're ready to read a book. But it was a cute idea.
I'm tired.
I don't know. Does anybody he wanted us to read each other. I don't have a read for you guys. I love you.
I don't hate y'all. That's the thing.
I mean, yeah. I know people. I know a couple of y'all. I
can read the fact that Abby always want to put makeup on me or something. Like I don't know. I can probably read these two.
Hey, Aaron. I was like, I can probably read these two, but I don't know. I don't know D or Kiss My Cheeks well enough to read them.
Right.
And not.
And I can't be read. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Nah, sir. Sir, now you can't do that while you're sitting there in a Walmart wife beater.
No, ma'am. I ordered this from Amazon, baby. 2 different.
Okay, so you paid $2 less. Got it.
Yeah, and I did.
We like a thrift. What do they call it? A crafting.
That's fine.
You love a Fubu queen.
This is real. That's fine.
Period. Come on, gun show.
With that being said, guys, I want to thank you guys for being here. My Tracy has been dropping the links for everybody's channel that is up here. So make sure you guys are checking it out. I know, D, what do you have going on over on your channel? You what's up?
Well, recently I haven't posted anything because life is lifing. So
yeah, I get it.
I really am. I'm really writing down a couple things because I want to be more organized in my life. So also my birthday is coming up in April, so you will get a lot of stuff.
Okay, stuff.
I'm sorry, go ahead, baby. I'm sorry, but you were done. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. I was just gonna say if Drag Race is not done by then there's gonna be a week where I'm not gonna be available. But go ahead.
We understand the birthday shenanigans because baby, come July, I am off the grid for a week. I don't care what story breaks. Okay, and if I do come on, I will be poolside or beachside. Okay.
Wait, really? Be how close are we to birthdays?
I'm July the 2nd. What are you?
21st. Okay, so we got like the whole month between us. No, I'm a Cancer by 1 day.
Oh, you're on the cusp. Okay, cool. All right, so my Cancer brother / sister. Kiss My Cheeks. They say I'm a hard worker, but you are working hard over there on your channel. What are the people? What you got going on that the people need to come over there and check you out, honey?
Well, Survivor is starting next week, so it's time to get into the fantasy of it all. People know that I love a good fantasy football or fantasy league. So the fantasy draft party for Survivor is tomorrow night on my channel. I think I'm gonna push it to 7 because I have something to do at 6. And then the usual stuff. Traders. We do traders on Friday.
Yeah, me, Abby, El Teddy, and Kiss My Cheeks. And traders has been so good.
I might have
Tracy, if you're still here, if I have a mod, if you're still here, can y'all drop the links again? People are saying they can't see the links. I'm sorry, go ahead.
And that's about it. I'm excited for Survivor. Traders is about to wrap. I think Amazing Race is gonna drop soon.
I love Amazing Race.
Yeah, so there's some things coming up, I guess. Me and Ed,
the challenge finally finished up. I feel like that was the longest damn season.
It was real long.
Yeah.
Love is Blind is good. Me and Ebby do that on Wednesdays. And then that the Black people in the Summer House is coming back too. So I'm looking forward
Did you
to that.
say the black people in the?
That's what we. That's
Yeah,
what we call it.
I'll watch that because I like black people. I like my people.
Martha's Vineyard.
I'm screaming.
I love it. Yeah, the black people version. That's what we'll be talking about.
Black people in
Exactly.
the Summer House.
Andy knows how to cater to the nigga. Oop, to the black people. Sorry,
Oh,
he does. Let's call a spade a spade. I'll be honest.
I mean, Real Housewives
Okay.
of Atlanta has served him very well.
oh my gosh, Angela.
Hey.
What I know you were. What do you have going on, my love?
So life has been lifing for me in the on off YouTube space. I have been doing a lot of in-person drag. So follow me on Instagram at Angela Richey if you want to find out where I'm doing shows, because that's honestly where I'm at a lot more now. I'm going to get better about posting on my channel because I have not. Working out getting a schedule figured out for that. But like I said, I've been doing so much actual drag. I just have not had time to come home and sit down and do stuff. So I'm trying to work on getting that all situated. I'm also taking most of the month of March off of performing. I do have one show at the end of the month though.
Got you. Abby, what you got going on, my love?
I got Love Is Blind. I got The Traders. I'm trying to get back into the Impact, New York City.
Oh, I have not even watched the latest episode.
I gotta watch and review the last couple of episodes that I have missed. There's the Ready to Love panel on Saturdays, where if y'all want to see me read, y'all got to go over there, because I show no mercy over there. That's God. And I gotta find something else that I want to review that tickles my fancy. I ain't found it yet.
You ain't
When
found
we
it yet?
getting back to the makeup lives during work?
Okay, so here's the thing about work. Work is kicking my ass right now. So I'm
can understand that.
gonna try and get back into it. Y'all just bear with me. Just give me at least until the end of March to maybe flip this supervisor so she stay the fuck out my face, and then we can be back on track.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm behind on a lot of stuff. Like life, like you said, life is life. In I have the review channel where I review Real Housewives, Traders. My trader reviews are there. I'm slowly moving everything over to my review channel, and then the main channel is where I do my celebrity news and gossip and that kind of stuff. So, what's going on right now? I'm Married to Medicine, Real Housewives of Potomac, Real Housewives of New Jersey. I mean, of Miami, and Housewives of Beverly Hills are all wrapping up. We're all like going into the season finale and the reunions over the next couple of weeks. So that's going to kind of free it up. I'm doing Bad and Bougie, although I don't know why. The second episode was horrible, but yeah, if y'all want it, we got it. Ready to Love, which and then Swans. So I'm getting caught up, you guys. But those are the shows that I'm currently reviewing. And of course, the Whether You Like It or Not panel on Monday nights. It's a rotating
Blood and
panel.
Water is coming back in March.
What's coming back?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Blood. Listen, Blood and Water is coming
to
back
get
in
into
March.
that.
I am going to be doing Blood and Water, and I'm going to be uploading my old reviews onto the new channel so you guys can get caught up. So season 1, season 2, and season 3. Blood and Water is a great, great show. It's on Netflix. It's about some kids in South Africa that basically stumble into a whole conspiracy over paternity, and it's a whole like baby selling. It's really, really good. It is really, really good. So I would recommend it. I would highly recommend it, especially if you only have one point of view of what living in a country in Africa looks like. You get a whole different perspective because them little rich kids was out there doing it. Okay.
The most, when the least will do.
When the least will do. So that's what we have going on, you guys.
Watching that.
It's good. I highly recommend
it. Looks great. I just never got it. I just never got a chance to really watch it.
That's one of those shows that we stumbled into during the pandemic.
African shows are really good.
Yeah, because we were, during the pandemic, we were home, we were desperate.
Mm-hmm.
There wasn't a lot of new stuff on TV, so we stumbled. I don't know who recommended it, but it was me, Evie, El Teddy. We kind of stumbled into it, and it was so good.
But that's how I knew who Lupita was, because I remember watching her from an African show.
Oh, okay.
Because I was like, wait, is she in a movie? I'm like, I know this girl from when she was in this African show. Like, hey, Jamal.
El Teddy said one of the characters off of Blood and Water is on what's that show? Sex Education or something. Hey, Jamar Boo.
Hey,
Jamar, I need to call you. I gotta talk to
you. Sex Education.
I need to call you.
Are y'all gonna be reviewing Dallas when it comes out?
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
I'll watch.
I'm gonna give Markel the once over. I'm gonna have to let him know about himself down to the production aspects.
Why? What's wrong? You better get up.
Oh, nothing bad. I'm gonna review it, but I don't care to talk about the chasing shows in terms of talking about what's happening with the cast members. They're too accessible for me. I'm not interested. I'm not interested in DMs about people's opinions of what I had to say. And so I know that Markel and Dario and Jamar, they're not going to be mad at whatever I pull apart in terms of the production, because it's just my opinion on what they did. And I'm not going to go dragging nobody. But after Atlanta last year, girl, I'm very good on talking about them people. I'm good. No thanks.
Oh my God.
I feel you.
Because
all right, you
maybe
guys.
the chaos was too much.
Child, listen. I don't even get into it. Well, I mean, listen, me, Evie and myself. That's what I need to talk to Endario about that as well, because Evie and myself were actually there at. I do know that the episode 1 is the scene that Evie and I filmed. So I need to make sure that Endario keeps keeps our cameo in. So I need to call Endario.
Period.
And make sure that he keeps Evie and Really B in the cameo.
Right. Okay.
Well, we were in the building, honey. We were in the building.
You will see us on every season of Chasing Somewhere. We're getting to every franchise.
And
So y'all are already conquered what? Dallas and LA.
So Jamar, you passed that message on to Endario, but I'm going to call him myself this week. Because I was told that that's episode 1 and that he is in the process of editing. So he needs to make sure he does not edit us out. How about that?
I'm screaming.
Love y'all.
Oh, are we excited for Orlando?
We excited for Orlando? Listen, let me tell you something.
Orlando.
Mama Dario's face at them auditions. I'm excited to talk to her because I want to know what she was thinking, because her face was
very that.
So yeah, I need to talk to Mama D.
But also, I'm not excited for the fact that the first 2 people was a no-show. Oh well.
When does it start?
I think they're going to start filming in a couple of weeks. I don't know exactly when.
Okay,
it won't come out until after Dallas. Chasing Dallas starts next month. It starts in March, and it won't come out until after Chasing Dallas. So sometime this summer, I guess.
So, question: did they announce the cast for Orlando yet?
No, they just casted it. Like they just did casting.
Is there a way how? In fact, never mind. I'm good.
And did you see Endario's tweet that he posted today?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I wasn't surprised by it.
Well, I don't think anybody was surprised by it, but he basically said that Chasing Atlanta is going to be a total reboot, like a new everything, even the new theme song, a new cast, a new direction, which I'm here for all of that. Mm-hmm. I am here for all of it. So I'm here for that. Would I work on a Chasing DC? Yes, I would. I would work on a Chasing DC. Yep.
I would not. I would be a friend on Chasing.
No, and when I say work on, I would not be on the show, but I would
be
work
a camera operator.
I would help. I would help with.
I'll be a friend of.
Yeah, I would help. I would help recommend people. I would help do auditions. Mm-mm. I mean, if they needed me to run a camera, bitch, I'll hold a camera. Like I would.
But I'll be honest. If I was to do like a show, a reality show for New York, I'll be honest. I do things, yes, but I'm not established in my brand as of yet, because I don't want to look like I say I do A, B, C, and D, and I'm not producing that.
Yeah. I can respect that. Like, I don't want to be on the show. Let's be clear. That's not. I don't want to be on, but I would absolutely.
Jamal's asking for a link.
I am. I'm doing it now.
Okay.
Jamal, I'm sending it now, boo.
But
yeah, I would absolutely do it though.
I want to ask y'all something.
I hope they when they get done with Orlando, they get in their car. You got the link. I just sent it. I hope they chug a lug going up 95 north. Ooh. Oh, a chasing yeah, we can see a chasing Charlotte. Absolutely. A chasing Detroit.
You can see, girl. You can see it.
I want to ask.
You can see it, but
okay. I want to ask a question, but I don't want it to sound shady first about chasing North Carolina.
Okay. All right.
I'm not gonna ask it because it is.
We'll put it in a private chat, child.
Yeah, put it in the back chat because I'm.
No, but then Auntie Ed may read me. I don't want her to sack me up. I'm tired. I got bruises from her.
No.
What happened? What happened? I can't be read.
Coming to the stage.
I hate
you. My little bro Jamar Mar. Hey Mar, what's up, bro?
Hi. Oh my God, I'm driving in the car. I hope y'all don't hear this background.
You hear it, but be careful driving. Be careful.
Right.
Oh yeah, I got y'all on my little Bluetooth.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Well, what's going on?
Nothing. We're actually wrapping up. You know how we get to just get them rambling. We actually are wrapping up. How did you feel about the Snatch game and all of the things?
Saphira was robbed.
I agree. We all agree with you. We all agree.
It did kind of. I felt sad for the lip sync, even though how up tempo the song was. I was like, damn, this sucks. No matter what happens, this sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree. We
because them was real friends.
Yeah, that was real. I mean, you could tell. Like, you could definitely.
But like, they have a real friendship outside of it. Like, they used to hang out a lot outside of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they hang out a lot.
But baby, Miss Morphine said, "Oh girl, I love you, girl, but I'm gonna stay in this competition."
Oh yeah, she said, "I love you, but I see you when you get home." Because I see you when I get home. Because I'm gonna be here for a little while longer. I'll call you when I get home, boo.
Yeah, honestly, that was a situation she could have announced any winner, and we would have said, "Okay."
What you out doing, Jamar? Jamar, I'm being nosy. What you out in them streets doing, honey?
Returning a purchase from Amazon.
Oh, okay.
Now that's just for right now. Now, what am I about to do later on this evening?
Inquiring mind. Inquiring mind.
To be determined. I'm just gonna go to frolic with the homosexuals. You know.
Go on, Bulldogs.
I don't know about Bulldogs. Somebody asked me to go to Bulldogs. I can't say that on here. Bulldogs, but I don't know if I could.
Bulldogs.
I don't know if I'm gonna partake. We'll see.
Listen.
We will see. But I know y'all was talking briefly about Orlando. Let me tell y'all something. With these auditions, baby, Miss Butler is hilarious.
The what?
I said, Dario's mom is hilarious.
Let me tell you how much I love Dario's mom. Like, I need you to know how much I love Dario's mom.
Because that face is killing me.
Because let's be clear. Me and Evie, we had our first real experience with Dario's mom at the Chasing Dallas reunion, and when I tell you, it was freaking hilarious. She is hilarious, and she don't play about her son, and it is hilarious.
Oh yeah, like any mother would.
No, but yeah, any mother, but she definitely don't play about her son. Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong. Like, yeah, most mothers don't play about their son, but she don't play about her son. It was hilarious.
Yeah, and I think it's just because she's witnessed a lot of people,
trying to play games.
Trying to play in his face.
Just, do things wrong against him. And so she's very, protective in that manner.
As she should be. And listen, you know how I feel about all of y'all, so absolutely.
Oh yeah,
I'm thinking about, after seeing her face and then thinking about things that I like from the past of like situations that I know, I'm like, oh, that went very differently than I originally thought it went. And not in the other person's favor.
Oh yeah, and now looking back, like I know exactly who she was looking at while she was making that face. But I'll say this. This is the thing about Orlando, because after when we was on live, it did have a rough start. We were concerned, a little scared, but midway towards the end, baby, we had some characters. Okay. Now the only thing about a pilot season, right? We don't have anything to go off of, so we just have to go off of our instinct based on what these people say, how they present, and what we feel can make sense in our minds as far as storyboarding and how this can play out. Hell, even when we know how it's going to play out, we still have no idea how it's going to really, But I feel good. I'm interested. I'm very interested for the cameras to start rolling. I'm very interested for it to kind of get going, just to see like where the pieces fall. You know what I mean? But I think y'all will be happy, and mind you, they are fine.
Period. I'm definitely interested to see the casting.
Fine. Do you hear me?
Okay.
Oh, you know what, Jamar? I'm really excited though with you saying that, because you and I typically find some of the same things attractive. So I'm very happy to hear that. Because no shade to chasing. Chasing usually does not have the attractive casts. No shade.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow.
There has been very few people that I have wanted to commit adult acts with on the shows. Great people, lovely personalities, make great television.
Not commit adult acts with though.
But ain't nobody been. I ain't looked at nobody and said, "Dang, I want to smash," which is, it's something some people look for from time to time.
I mean, well, I don't know. I guess it just depends. Like, I don't know if I'm not one that can have like a type. It's just like whatever configuration you got going on. If it works for you, great. Then that's just what I'm into. I can't really say like, oh, all people who look this way and have this, characteristics are gonna all be fine. It's just like, does it work on this person?
That's fair. I'm just going based off the people I know you have called fine before, and I have usually agreed with you. So I feel
fine before. I don't remember.
Not even necessarily fine, but people you would like to commit adult acts with. Period.
Fair. But yeah, I'm really, really excited. I'm also excited about Dallas coming too.
Yep.
Heard some great things there. And back into Drag Race, there's something else I want to say about Drag Race. I really thought, based on, her look and like how they were kind of promoting her pre-season and like her confessionals at the beginning, I really thought that the production was going to do much more with Dawn than they are. She's just kind of there.
Dawn is the top of the filler. Dawn is the leader of the filler girls.
Dawn is the messy, like she is low key the messiest, and I'm like, ooh,
she's the villain.
But I agree, Jamar. I thought we were gonna get more.
Yeah, because she's kind of just there. Now that Tsunami has gone and ended her iconic safe streak, she's just like, it's just Morphine and her that haven't really had a moment to shine.
Yep.
And I'm like, is this gonna go anywhere?
Well, because next to go home will be Morphine, and then Maya, and then Dawn. Like I said, Dawn is the leader of the filler girls.
Are we speculating?
I'm speculating. Yeah, I'm speculating.
Just from watching the show, that's what it feels like. But if you asked me this last week, I would have thought that Maya was on her way up out of here.
I mean,
true.
Okay, but I said this earlier, Jamar. I said between Maya, Megami, Morphine, and Tsunami, do we really care what order they go? Because we know they're all going. Like, they're all gonna go.
No faith at all.
No shade to those ladies. I'm sure you're much better performers than I am. However, based on this television show, not the edit we've gotten so far.
I mean, that's true. What's odd is that Morphine has the most confessionals and they're not giving her no love at all. She has been safe and low and lip syncing.
I agree.
But she has a lot to see. Is great in the green screen. So it's like they don't know. Do we keep her because she's giving us good stuff, but she's not really giving it in the challenges.
You know what they really don't have this season? They don't have a narrator.
Well, the narrator
They
was
not-
Hershey, but Hershey's
Hershey
gone.
was the narrator.
That's
They
true.
lost-
Hershey was the only one with the energy for it. Because nobody else makes you comfortable. Even Saphira at her confessionals are very awkward. Like she's real odd in her confessionals. Like I think Hershey was the only person in the entire season who it was comfortable in that confessional. Like Morphine talk a lot of shit, but it's not comforting. Like I don't want to go be her friend, nor am I excited to hear what she got to say.
I mean, I'm entertained by Morphine. I think she's funny, and I like the Tsunami in the confessional.
Actually, Tsunami is probably my favorite in confessionals since Hershey left.
Yes, more please.
That's shout out to her being part of the iconic talent show.
Even though her talent show was not my favorite at the time.
I tried to forget about that.
Her song was great.
On an iPod. That was a lovely performance for an iPod.
That's why I said the song sonically was great.
All right, you guys. Well, I'm about to get off of here. Y'all know I'm got this cold I'm fighting. I think my NyQuil is wearing off. But
no, feel better.
Jamar, I will definitely be talking to you offline. I want to talk to you about something. And I meant what I said. You make sure Dario does not edit me and Ebby out of the episode. Thank you so much.
I'm screaming.
Just like Beyonce, she said, I was here.
Right. We will not be blaming it on the edit. Okay. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. And I am hitting the button. Love you guys much.